What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is AkeemHaynes. I'm a two-time Olympic bronze medalist, author, motivational speaker, and sports commentator. On my channel, we talk boxing, MMA, track and field, and of course, motivation and encouraging content. If this is something that you enjoy, then I hope that you subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get into the video. Vergil Ortiz Jr. versus Michael Mckinson, the post-fight recap. What did we think of this fight? Honestly, I thought it was a good performance from Vergil Ortiz. He did what he was supposed to do. Now, let's touch on Michael Mckinson. Now, towards the end of the fight, he hurt his leg and he really couldn't stand on it. And so it was a good stoppage, right? He looked like he was already handicapped in that category, right? And to try to continue to fight, Vergil Ortiz would have made it even that much more difficult and would have got him out of there. So it was a good stoppage. I'm not sure what the injury was, but hopefully he can heal up that leg and get back in the ring at some point down the road. But he did surprise me in the fact of he is a stronger fighter than I thought that he was. He took some big shots and I thought he took them very well. He's got a chin on him, right? But even going out from the jump, the only way that he was going to win this fight was if he outboxed Vergil Ortiz. If he could fight from a distance, which he was trying to do, I thought he did some good things in this fight, right? I thought he clipped Vergil Ortiz, maybe wobbled him for a second, but was really never in any type of danger. Michael Mckinson in that first round tried to stay in the pocket and tried to go shot for shot a little bit with Vergil Ortiz. And I'm thinking to myself, man, that's not what you want to do, especially with someone who has knocked out every single person in their fight. But for the most part, Michael Mckinson fought his fight in the way how he knew how he was going to win that fight. So nothing surprised me in that category with Michael Mckinson. This was a big name for him. It was a tall task. It would be very interesting to see how many people actually thought that Michael Mckinson would upset Vergil Ortiz. Is a very short lived. So the fact that he lost, obviously for him, it sucks, right? But he was a big underdog in this fight. Now let's go over to Vergil Ortiz. Coming off of the layoff and the time that he took off and some of the health complications and some of the stuff that he was saying, I thought he came in and he looked like Vergil Ortiz. He came in aggressive. He came in coming forward. He came in letting the hands go. He came in hitting every part of the body that was connecting, right? Michael Mckinson was doing his best to get out the way. But at some point when the shots is touching you or grazing you, even if it doesn't land cleanly, it's still going to take its toll. It's still going to break down your body. And you're still going to feel it. You're going to feel some of those missed ricochet shots that is going off of the shoulder, going off of the forearm, going off of the chest. Like you're going to feel all of the shots, even if it doesn't land cleanly. And you know, Vergil Ortiz has that power where he doesn't have to hit you cleanly to hurt you. And we saw that every single round. I thought that Vergil Ortiz was just finding his groove again, a little bit of ring rust, but then he found his groove, started to do what he does, and that's break his opponent down round by round. Man, there was some vicious body shots in that fight. It was a good fight. It was a good comeback fight against a top quality fighter where it actually made Vergil Ortiz adjust and do a little things differently because he isn't going in there with someone who is a banger, someone who has a lot of punching power. Michael Mckinson is someone who is going to think and use his boxing skills to try and win the fight. And sometimes it's challenging to see how you can find the right openings and find the right way to land your shots, right? So I thought it was a good performance from Vergil Ortiz coming back and did what we knew he was capable of and a lot of us anticipated, and that was getting a stoppage and expanding the streak. Now, what is next for Vergil Ortiz? This is a question that I've been hearing a lot about. A lot of people are saying, oh, you know, he's ready for Spence or he's ready for Crawford if that fight doesn't get made and all of these things. Vergil Ortiz is not a guy to shy away from a fight. From the interviews and stuff that I see, his mannerisms, he wants these fights. He's ready for these fights. But who would you like to see him in the ring with next? I like Vergil Ortiz versus Ennis Boots as a title eliminator for if the Spence and Crawford fight gets made, somebody takes the title. I like the winner of that fight would face them. But the sooner the Spence and Crawford fight gets made and we get to see it, somebody's going to become undisputed. And I'm assuming that both of these guys are going to go up to 154 and finish their career there, which means that all of the belts are looking for new homes, looking for new champions, right? And I think that makes things a lot more interesting because there's a lot of 147-pound talents and beasts who are ready and waiting for the opportunity to become champions. But I like Vergil Ortiz and Ennis Boots. I even like Vergil Ortiz and Keith Thurman. That would be a good one as well, too. Maybe Stanionis would be a good one as well, too. Let me know your thoughts. Who would you like to see Vergil Ortiz in the ring with next? Let me know your thoughts on this fight. How did you see it going? If you would like to support the channel, there's a couple ways that you can do so. You can like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you would like to support the channel by way of donation, you can find options in the description below. Also, my Cash App handle will be on screen as well. Any amount goes towards the growth of this channel and will be greatly appreciated. So with all that being said, if you've been watching the video this long, then do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, and we'll definitely see you next time.